Hello everybody, it's RetroGamingNow, and we are back with The Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth Plus. In the last episode, we defeated Mom's Heart again, but, to my surprise, there's another level after that. So, let's just try and decide which character we want to use. Lazarus wasn't super great, I don't think. Maybe we can actually see how to unlock some of these. Samson we can get by beating 2 levels without taking damage, not picking up hearts for 2 levels, so essentially, these guys you can unlock at the same time. Judas doesn't say how to unlock. Let's see, Magdalene wasn't great. I kind of want to go with Cain again. And with 2 hearts, it's already good for me to not take damage, so that's something I should be doing. Alright, Monstro 2, that's pretty decent. Basically what it does is an activated item, and when you use it, Monstro comes down and stomps on an enemy. It does pretty decent damage, and has a 3-room recharge time, which is not bad. So, we're going to try and beat a couple levels here without taking any damage. And I know I've kind of been trying to do that without really stating it in previous levels, but I think this time we should actually make a concerted effort to do it. And I think that means paying a little bit more attention to when I'm taking damage. Because it seems like, especially when I've started doing an LP, a lot of the damage I take happens when I'm talking and just not thinking, focusing on it. Check out this red chest. And we got spiders. That guy looks stuck. Nope, he got out. Alrighty. Here it's best just to stay back and let them kind of come to us, because they're not going to get too close, because that's kind of in their AI, because they don't want to come up right next to you usually. I guess that one just did, but this rainbow poop, as we recall from earlier, it if we were to destroy it, it would completely heal us. But we haven't needed that so far. Famine, and we'll use Monstro, and you'll see what that does. So Famine is one of the 4 horsemen. And I think we faced some of the other ones before. We might have faced War, but there's the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. And they're each kind of similar. They all ride on horses. And it's just another one of those little thematic things that this game has. As I mentioned, there's lots of both items and monsters in this game that are all a part of a set, a theme. And in fact, there are certain special things that can happen if you get enough of those set. But we just saw we unlocked a Book of Revelations. Ball of bandages, gotta lick them all. Then we got this thing, and I think what we figured out it does is it's either a heart, but if you have full hearts, it's a soul heart. Yep. Alright, so there's one floor down. We just need to get this next floor without taking damage, and we should be good to go. Actually, I just realized we can't unlock Eve since we picked up these soul hearts. I think those count as heart containers. But we did get the ball of bandages. The ball of bandages will block projectiles, I believe, if they hit the ball. Well, so much for that. Yeah, this is a little bit of a difficult room, I think, to avoid taking damage in. So, oh well. We did unlock Book of Revelations, though, and that's a pretty good item. What it does is, it's an activated item. It has 6-room recharge time, so it's the highest. And when you use it, you get a free soul heart. And especially in later levels, that is incredibly useful. And we got the tooth shot. What is that? Tough love, tooth shot. So occasionally this will fire tooth, which does a lot more damage. And you can see we've got a tooth with us right now, so a bit of a theme. Could not quite squeak by him. Oh well. We'll get it one of these days. Anytime, though, you have monsters that pursue you, you want to have them always all on one side of you. And if they move faster than you do, that's a tough thing to do. So, you can see we're wasting our soul hearts here, but, oh well. Sometimes it's how it is. So you can see with these guys, I want to try and squeak through so that they're all on one side. But sometimes you just can't do it. Like, this is a very tough room layout to do that with. And so there you go. I've managed to take 2 full hearts of damage on this floor so far. You can see there's that little visual effect when the tooth hits the ground. It kind of shatters. You can see it leaves dust there. It's kind of cool. It's one of those things I added in Rebirth. Yeah, and as I've mentioned... Ooh, bomb for key. That's a trade I will take. Anyways, as I've mentioned, they completely changed the style of the game. I mean, they didn't change what the game was, really. But they made it work a lot better. There might be a secret room here. There also might be a secret room here. Screw it. I'll just try right here because that's the one that helps me more if it is there. No, it's probably up there, but I'm not going to use another bomb. Alright. Dingle. A boss I don't like. Actually, this is the easier one. The brownie, the one we had to face the last map, is a lot more difficult. Yeah. Oh, shoot. I swear, if I die on this map, on the second floor, you know, I don't know, it seems like so often you just gotta take what happens, and I think, oh, there we go. Alright, we're starting that over again. That was bad. But anyway, as I was trying to say, a lot of times the first run of the game just doesn't go well. At least in my opinion. Ooh, how about that? We got a secret room. That's kind of a warm-up. There we go. What do we have here? I'm not going to pick up any of these items yet, except for this. We got a bomb. And if I want to use that bomb, I can get some coins, and I will probably do that if there's not a better place to use it. We have Taurus. Speed down plus rage is building. I'm not quite sure what Taurus does, actually. That speed down is a little annoying. It's, I think, maybe just below the easy threshold. You know, as I always say, there's a certain level of speed that you want to be at. And if you're below that, your life can be really difficult. And so maybe this is a little bit less than that. I think I know possibly what's happening. You can see I'm starting to turn more and more red. And as I turned red, my damage went up, and then I finally went into that mode, whatever it was, where I did damage, I guess. Or I could go stab people. I'm going to use the bomb here because there's a chance to get another bomb. There we go. I almost just want to do this. I could pick up the 8 coins, but no. This was not quite as good. I was hoping to get a bomb out of there, but that's alright. It's still not bad. Oh, we're facing Famine again. Not a difficult boss, really not. Honestly, the most difficult is when they spawn the flies, and you just lose track of them. Yeah, my damage is definitely going up. And once I get invincible, I can just go stab, stab, stabby. And that's really not too bad of an item, I don't think. I do like the slow increase of damage over time. There was a character, actually, that has an item like that. His name's Samson. So Samson's the one you get for not taking damage on a floor, or 2 floors in a row, which is what we're trying to do now. And he has this item called Bloodlust. In the original Binding of Isaac, the way it worked is as time went on, I think it was the more enemies you defeated in a floor, the more damage you slowly did. So your damage was slowly increased throughout the floor. How it works now is it's the more damage you take. What is this? Monstro's lung. Oh. I see. Okay, so this is one of those items that changes how tiers work. And so I charge it up and I do the Monstro tier attack. Not bad. I think I can use this. It's just remembering that it's there, you know. And also getting the timing down. That's another important thing. But yeah, you know, as I've talked about before, there are several items in the game that completely change how your tiers work. And so before you pick those up, you always kind of want to think about, is it really worth it? Do I want to go through the hassle? Charged attacks, I think, are good, and not always good, but I think it depends on what it is. If it allows you to do a lot of damage in a controlled manner, I think it's pretty helpful. So, example, I can just sort of get into a situation and wait, and oh, just got through them. And, yeah, if I can get them all following me, actually I can just do this now. Wow, I do a lot of damage. It's like one-hit kills. It's probably not worth destroying all of these fires. The chariot, okay, so the chariot does an effect kind of similar to what my Taurus is doing. So maybe there'll be a situation where I'm going to use those right in a row. That was easy. You usually don't see that enemy until you get to the womb. Maybe that's a change they made, or maybe it's just rare, I don't know. Let's go ahead and finish up the floor. Yeah. So you can see, seems like I should be doing damage, but I'm mistiming the fire. Because you see it does kind of flash when you're ready to go. Oh, easy. But, I don't know, a lot of times you kind of just get used to the timing of it. Ooh, 14 coins. Could use one of them to go to the arcade. I'm going to blow this up. How about that? There's a soul heart there. Which I may not take, actually, you know, if I'm trying to unlock the next character. So if I can beat this floor without taking damage, then I should unlock 2 characters. Or picking up heart containers. How about that? There. Going head to head. I've learned a few tricks. Alright, do damage. There we go. Basement boy achieved. Nice. So I'm not going to pick up that soul heart. Alright, speed up. That's actually kind of useful for what we have. So I'm not going to pick up that soul heart since I want to get that unlock the character for not picking up heart containers. It's unlikely there's going to be a trade I'm willing to take in here. No, because I don't have enough health. So with that said, I'm going to head on, and I should unlock some characters now, if all went right. Eve and Samson, there we go. You know, I would like to get a fire rate up right now. It's a little bit low for my liking. And of course damage up is always good, but I think right now fire rate is my #1 concern. Because the problem is if you're charging and you release it early, you lose the whole charge. Well, now I can't do anything. So this one I just charge, wait for an opportunity, and I just completely biffed on that one. do a lot of damage when I'm in that form. Alright, get out of the way. I've mentioned it many times, these are some of my least favorite monsters to deal with, so now is the time to take them all out. Oh, I didn't quite get him. There we go. What is this? Yo, listen. Oh. It's the Navi from Zelda. I don't know what it does, but it looks like it's some sort of familiar. Whoa. Listen. Listen. These guys actually they fire damage at you. They can do damage, so they're a little more dangerous. Wow, I do so much damage. What is he doing? I wonder if he, like, tells me where something is. I'm gonna look it up real quick, because I think that's a useful thing to have. Listen. Yo, listen. Okay, so it says upon entering a room with a secret room, super secret room, tinted rock, or a rock with a crawl space, it will fly towards it. So maybe that means there's a secret room? Or maybe it means there's something underneath there. I don't know. I can't... That's the type of rock I can't destroy. So... Alright. Ah, that's my first damage I took. I need to take out this whole thing as soon as I can. There we go. Wow, that was a great item. That was a great item. Just got these little flies to take out. Ah, I missed him. I didn't see him. That's okay. So we have the... shoot. My timing is just off. I got a heart, though. Oh, he's going somewhere. Is it the secret room? Yeah. You know, I probably could have figured that out without looking it up, but if you must know, it's an iPhone app called Binding of Isaac Guide, which is very, very good. It's super helpful. You can even search items by visual, by color. Oh, here we go. We got the super secret room. And I don't know if we've seen one of these yet, but I've mentioned it. We've got 3 keys for 3 golden chests. So, alright, nothing too good, but we do have a lot of coins, so we can go in here. I'm not sure what this fly jar is. I don't think it's that good, so I'm going to go ahead and donate until I have 15 left, and we'll try again on the next floor. Because 15 is the cost of the highest level item. Alright. Again. So it is a little frustrating that sometimes this happens where I can't even deal any damage. So that's a small price to pay for the amount of damage I deal. So there's not going to be a secret room down there, and the fly is not telling me there is anyway, so. It says there's one here, and that would make sense, so let's do it. Single key. I cannot, in good faith, donate to the key beggar right now, with only 4 keys. Alright, 2 more bombs. That is going to be very helpful. Especially since we're going to be able to find all the secret rooms and all the rock hidden things. And I mentioned something called crawl spaces. Nah, I'm not going to do that. Which, I'm not going to say what they are, since we haven't found one yet, I don't think. Maybe we have. But it's something that's hidden behind rocks. You might be able to guess what it is, but this Navi will show it to us. Ah, yes, the Gerties. They're not... Oh. Super... Alright, now we gotta do our damage. Also, I notice my speed goes way up in this state. Oh, I just accidentally pushed the wrong button. Oh well. Shot speed up. And the Empress. Okay, we need to get some health pretty soon. Because running on 2 hearts is not going to be super helpful as we start to face the more difficult monsters. Shot speed up's alright. I think it gives me a little more power, a little more control with my vomit shot. Vomit shot. So you can see they fire that green liquid, which can do damage. Until I do this, my goodness, I cannot get over how powerful it is. But Navi's saying something. Boom. Okay. I don't need anything from that right now. This is just going to be a matter of timing. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. Ah, skeleton key. If you remember what that does is it opens all the doors for free. Remember, we got to treat these red fires as enemies since they attack. Alright, we already know there's that secret room there, so we're not going to use another bomb. Whoa! I don't know how I got out of that one. I said what makes these so difficult is their turn and fire rate is just so rapid. Mr. Boom, reusable bomb buddy. What does that do? Just a bomb. I think it affects everything else in the room. Not a great item, I'll be honest. We're not really deficient on bombs. But I can put a bomb here. Pick up a golden bomb. Ooh. That means infinite bombs for the floor. Oh no. Pretty sure that's a Afterbirth Plus item, because I don't remember seeing it before I started this playthrough. Alright, how about that? Super secret room, got for free. Rusted key, feels lucky. Not sure entirely what that does. Let's go in here. Greed. Ah, yeah. I see what it does. It doubles coins, or might even double all pickups. That'd be something if that's what it does. Regardless, we got quite a bank account right now with 35. Alright, stay out of the way. No problem. It's good for clearing out lots of enemies really quickly. Alright, so let's finish out the floor. Why not? There's a good reason too, since this thing's going to show us any hidden pathways. Oh, I missed him. That's what I was waiting for. Navi's not telling me anything. No. There's still this guy. I would have missed him. Moving on. Alright, here is really just going to be deciding when to take my shot, and there's one of them. And I'm going to do it right there. Alright, good. Now I can hit as many of these as I can. Oh, come on, I mistimed that. Yeah, this Monstro's long does enough damage, I think. That's not the issue. The issue is going to be running out of health. And if remember what happened on our last run, we were doing so well, but we just didn't have enough in the store. And we ran out early. We got a vault, though, with a skeleton key, so we get it for free, and it's worthless. 2 bombs. I do have to remember I have the gold, so that's interesting, actually. I got the golden bomb and the skeleton key, so I have unlimited bombs and keys on the floor. I don't know what the chances of that are. Probably not too bad. If you play enough, I'm sure everything will happen. But the real advantage is that I can use it on the boss fights, because bombs do a lot of damage. So if I'm careful, I can make it effective. But yeah, I'd really like to get some what is it? Some health. Not a difficult boss at all. Just bounces around. The only real potential problem is if you're not paying attention and you can't time where he's going. But, yep, there we go. Tears Up, that is good, and 2 soul hearts, I will have to take that. But Tears Up is also good. I'd like to get at least 1 more to get a cadence down. But, that's not bad at all. Alright, no more use for our golden bomb or our skeleton key. I know maybe these episodes are a little long because at least these past couple I've had to do 2 playthroughs just because of a really bad first playthrough. And I understand if maybe that's something that you'd rather not have just because it's longer. But I just want to kind of like, for everything I do in the game, have it recorded. So I don't, you notice I don't edit it really. I just sort of keep everything in just so you can see what it's like to go through the whole game. And again, I do this because it's fun. I do it because I enjoy it. I don't do it for the views. I don't do it for, fame. I just do it because I like it. It's something to do with my time. And also, it's a really nice game because you can get a game done in 40 minutes. Oh, we need to get this guy out of the way. And so when I have like an hour free time, I can just do a quick game. It's not something that really has a story where you have to keep playing it or you forget what's happening. And it's also low on the it's 2D, so the graphics aren't really an issue. I can play it on a laptop just fine. Might as well use my bomb there. Boom. Yeah, it's just a good game because it's just limited. It's, I guess limited's not the right word, but I think there's a lot you can do with it. It's essentially an infinite game. Every game time I play, it's different. And boy, there's a lot of things to unlock, and you may not believe me now, but we have not even scratched the surface yet. Another skeleton key. I dislike these ghosts, and I've mentioned before, it's because they teleport. I think teleportation should not be allowed in video games. But now's the chance to deal some damage. Come on! Nope. Alright, well. Let's go. I don't think that quite took him out. Come on. Ah! If you don't hit him head on, you don't do very much damage. Oh, that was just me not paying attention. Ah, well. These guys do the guided shots, and you can see they'll curve towards me. Really just a matter of staying out of the way. Oh man, I just don't do enough damage. Just not enough. No, that's not true. I do enough damage, I just don't have enough health. I just really get that, strong feeling it's gonna burn me pretty soon. And see, that's the thing. So that's why some people, one reason to play Magdalene is you're not gonna run out of health. And you can potentially get a lot of devil deals because you have so many heart containers to lose. But the cost is you just don't start out with a lot of damage. We got some little mini greeds following us. What is this? This is Book of Shadows. Alright, well, but it says what it does. Temporarily invincibility. I think the least useful in the book, in my opinion. But, it has some uses. None of them are worthless. I gotta be careful not to hit this. Oh, there we go. Alright. You may have noticed that I will kind of start and stop thoughts a lot while I'm playing. It just kind of is, because I think I'll be saying something, but then something new will come up, and I'll kind of just keep going. Super greed. Another greed. Come on! On the one run I have where I have a lot of coins. Stab! Stab! Ah, but we do get a good item out of it. Which would be a lot better if we had more shops left. But what this does is Steam sale. 50% off. Exactly what this sounds like. Half off on all shops. I wonder if Navi's been showing us stuff that I've been missing, because I really honestly haven't been looking at where it's going. Like, look at that. It's going... Is it going somewhere? I don't think so. So I think it's in the last rooms it would go straight to it. Yeah, there we go. I guess I just sort of forgot about it. Yep, another coin, but nothing to spin it on. And it's when you get in these situations where you have a lot of coins, where it's good to spend them on a donation machine. Because, like I said, the donation machine lasts throughout all your gameplays. And when you're in a situation like we are now, where I think right now the chance of winning the game is not super high just because I don't have a lot of health, it's a good... to at least get some benefit out of a run, The cage. Interesting. Well, I'm going to use my invincibility. To what effect, though? I don't know. I do notice I just do regular contact damage. Because of my horns, I guess. Just get out of the way. Oh. I gotta be careful about that thing there. But shoot, we were so close. I think we have a... Come on. Yeah, we're right there. There we go. Pentagram, damage up. What do we have here? Judgment. I will take this. A beggar has a good chance of eventually dropping a health up. Boy, do I have a lot of coins. The Hanged Man. That may be useful. I don't know if it's as useful as the Empress. Restock! Oh yes, that is a great item. Never-ending stores. So what that does is it Exactly what it says, never-ending stores. And so we have half off and never-ending stores. I'm not even going to go in the devil room right now because I'm afraid of getting Krampus. And I have nothing to spend my... I don't have enough hearts. So what's the best? Empress, Death, or Hangman? I'm going to take Empress. And I'm not going to gamble with these pills right now. So this is our last room with stores, but we do have infinite stores. Like infinite items because of restock. And I can use 2 bombs to gain 2 bombs, plus a couple of other things, so I'll do that. And we got the secret room there. Boom. Alright, just poop. With the ghost flies. Ah, these babies are obnoxious. Again, because they teleport. I hate teleportation. I really, really do. It's one of my pet peeves of video game design. What is this? 360 tiers. I really don't get what that's doing. It might be something that only works if I have normal tiers. So like since I have this Monstro's lung thing going, it might not work. Barely got out of the way of that one. Whenever you see the brimstone ones, you have to move quickly or risk taking serious damage. Seriously though, not one health pickup this entire game. But if we can get some good things from the store, it might be worth it. So we're just going to buy out everything. Pay to talk. Play money talks. Don't know what that does. Potato peeler. Blue map. Not helpful since we've already found we already have the secrets. Mama Mega. Compost. Boomerang. What does compost do? Oh, that's right. So what compost does is it turns items on the ground into flies, etc. I'm guessing... Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? Alright. So, if you didn't see what that did... Oh boy. It, sacrificed a life... A heart container for... Oh boy. For a cube. From a... What's it called? Oh, so there's a bunch of... I don't know if you've seen this yet, but you can pick up cubes, and if you get enough of them, you can actually get Super Meat Boy. But I sacrificed a heart to do that. And now my chances of winning have dropped to just about 0, especially since we have to face Mom on this round. So... Not entirely sure what that did. Mama Mega. Wheel of Fortune. I see. It must just destroy everything when I enter a room. Well, we're not picking up any health containers anywhere else. Take the Empress and let's just do the best we can. So the Empress, when I use it, gives the Whore of Babylon effect. And would you look at that, we defeated it. And what is this? This... Oh no, I did not want to do that. Well, I'm just going to tell you what it is since we've actually activated it. It's called the Boss Rush. And what you do is... When you use it, you pick up, well, essentially what happens is you face every boss at once. And so this happens when you defeat Mom in less than... Oh, they changed it. It's 30 minutes. It used to be less than 20 minutes. Okay. but you can see I was not prepared and I accidentally did it. But it's fun. You can get a lot of good items out of it. And it's just, I think it's fun to just do, especially if you're really powerful, to just take out all the bosses. But obviously, I think this was a doomed run. But you know, we got to try out Monstro's Lung. So this is Retro Gaming Now with the Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, and I will see you all later. Have a great day.